The weekend got started at the Etihad with Liverpool the visitors. Man City had lost company to a calf injury following the international break, and quickly it appeared Otamendi was struggling to contain Salah and had already picked up a yellow. No clear-cut chances, and then one splitting pass from De Bruyne and Aguero rounded the goalie and City were 1-up. Then a few minutes later, a ball over the top of City's back line, and Mane runs towards goal, and there's a collision with City's goalkeeper Ederson. It's clear that there's a high foot from Mane, and the heavy collision leads to referee showing Mane a red card. Ederson's carried off, and after a long delay, the competitive spectacle was over as Klopp decided to play for a draw if he could catch City on the break. Well, just before half time, another pinpoint cross from De Bruyne, and Jesus headed in number 2. Now Liverpool in disarray, and Aguero on 53 minutes set up Jesus for his second. 2 more followed from the sub and Sané, that's his name, and the second was a 30-yard scorcher, and it completed Liverpool's misery. 10 men, yeah, it's a problem, but conceding 5, Liverpool need to go back to school and learn about defending. Otherwise they're going to struggle both in the EPL and the Champions League, which starts next week. So on to the Bet 360 Stadium, or as I know it, the Britannia Stadium, where Man U were hoping to maintain their 100% record. Games against Stoke on their pitch are notoriously tough, and this proved just that. Pretty cagey early on, United edging possession, but Stoke always looking to get forward, and just before the break they poached a goal inside the box from Maxime Choupo-Moting. I don't want to say that too often. Anyway, United in added time responded with a Pogba header from a corner which went off Rashford and into the net. So 1 each at the break. On 57 minutes, Mkhitaryan with another sublime pass through to Lukaku, who converted after Buckland had saved the initial effort. So that's 2-1 United. A magnificent save from De Gea was quickly forgotten as a powerful Moting got his second with a header from a corner. United's defence looked anything but impressive. Stoke deserved the point, but the final whistle, Mourinho refused to shake Hughes' hand after a minor fracas about invading technical areas. Oh, children now. Everton took on Spurs at Goodison with Rooney sober. An early chance spurned by Ericsson and a Kane half chance established the tone as Spurs completely dominated the first half and were rewarded with 2 goals. A cross-come shot from Kane and an Ericsson strike after Dele Alli set him up. Within a minute of the restart, Kane had scored a third, with Everton still taking in Koeman's words. After that, Spurs coasted to the victory lane. So after an impressive start, the Toffees looked to have a few problems. Maybe they were hungover. To the Amex, they welcomed West Brom. Now Brighton had started brightly and had an early strike chalked off for offside, to the relief of Foster in Albion's goal, who was at fault. Not to be denied, they opened the scoring just before the break, following a deflection. And things got even better a few minutes after the break when Brighton went 2 up. A third-headed goal followed on the hour, and although Albion got a late consolation, Albion deserved the win. So that's first points for Albion. Encouraging. Over to the Emirates now, and Arsenal bounced back from that mauling at Anfield by easily overcoming a Bournemouth side looking like relegation candidates. 2 goals from Welbeck and another from Lacazette. Still a mystery why he didn't start against Liverpool. So on to Chelsea, who ruffled Leicester's feathers, edging them 2-1. Chelsea always looked likely to win a competitive affair, but Kante's winner owed some to Schmeichel's slow reactions. At St Mary's, Southampton again struggled, and it was no surprise that Silva's Watford, with 2 crisp shots from distance, was too hot for Forster. So to Sunday. Burnley entertained Crystal Palace. Although entertained is rather misleading. Burnley below par, and Palace seemingly having lost the ability to score a goal. A daft back pass early on gifted the Kiwi Chris Wood his second goal for Burnley. And there it is. The Boers' job is under threat after only 4 starts. Crazy, isn't it? Well, Newcastle, they won away at Swansea. The Swans badly missing Sigurdsson after his transfer to Everton. 2-0 flattered the Magpies, but surely cheered up Benitez, away recovering from an operation. Monday's game saw an improved West Ham, with Andy Carroll adding some drive and energy up front. And New Boys Huddersfield lost 2-0 to end their unbeaten start to life in the Premier League. So it's Manchester 2 on top, United ahead of City on goal difference, and both Palace and Bournemouth pointless. Goal of the week? Well, it's just got to be Sané's second effort for Man City in the romp over Liverpool. See you next week.